Happy Canuck Reviews back with another video. Today I have the US Meal Cool Weather menu number 12 breakfast skillet. Let's take a look what's in here. Oh, starting to tear on the top. There we go. So, to start, we have some tortillas. Some granola with milk and blueberries. It's Mountain House. Some patriotic sugar cookies. Chocolate protein drink powder. A pack of cheese spread. We got the main here, another Mountain House. Breakfast skillet with hash browns and scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage, peppers, and onions. Got a little accessory pack here. Looks like it was packed on the 127th day of 2018. Second accessory packet. And our spoon. Alright, so I've never seen two accessory packets in a meal before, but open them up, see if there's any difference inside. In our accessory pack 1, we have a little pack of Bill's Brew instant coffee, your non-dairy creamer, gum, matches, hot sauce, sugar, toilet paper, and a moist towelette. Alright, and accessory pack 2, just from looking on the outside, it seems to be the same thing. I might just leave this one sealed. I can see the hot sauce in there, the same Bill's Brew, gum, whitener, toilet paper, matches, and the moist towelette. So yeah, this does seem to be the same one, so I'm actually just going to leave this one sealed. I'm going to set this to the side. Alright everybody, and we're back. So, to get started, I'm going to mix this up just because it says it has to sit for about 10 minutes. Yeah, give it the time it needs. Alright, so yeah, I see there's a little tear notch at the top, but I think I'm just going to cut it across, that way I can fold it up easy. Just let it sit and soak. Right. Woohoo! Nice big chunks in there. Doesn't have a lot of smell to it. Just savory. Kind of smells like green peppers. So, after looking inside, I don't see any desiccant packs in there. So, I'm just going to add a little water to start. Mix it all up, and I'll add more if I need to. Looking pretty good already. All right, I'm going to close the top there. Give it a little shake. There we go. Let that sit for a few minutes. All right. I didn't think that through very well. Bottom's a little too big for the tray. So, let's get this all mixed up here. All right. So let's get this chocolate drink mixed up here. Chocolate protein drink. Actually doesn't smell too bad. It's a nice, rich chocolate smell. It smells like a hot chocolate mix, actually. All right, let's get some water added into here. Add a little more. There. All right, and then zipped back up. I always have pretty horrible luck with these zippers leaking. I'm just going to fold that down a little bit. A nice little stress ball. All right. Get that in there. Oh, I see a little bit of powder in there. All right, so since I seen a little powder in there, I'm just going to give it a little extra mix here. I didn't add quite as much water as I was supposed to, just because I like I was taking this to be sort of like a milkshake, so I was just leaving it a little thicker. There we go. All right, get this granola out with blueberries. I've had something pretty similar to this before. I want to say it was in a Canadian IMP, and it was very good, so I have very high hopes for this. Yeah, looking good in there. Milky and blueberry. Yeah, I've definitely had one like this before. Alright, just because there's more in that granola bag than I thought there was going to be, I'm going to add it into a bowl, just because I think it's going to make a mess if I throw it all in there. So, that. Oh yeah, that would have made a mess. Alright. Yeah, looks good. I will add some water in there. You could probably do this with hot water. I'm doing it with cold water. Now, I didn't add as much water as I was supposed to, just because I like mine a little thicker. Might add just a teensy little bit more and let it sit for a minute. Just a little. There we go. Alright. Feel bad it's a little out of the frame there. Well, I shouldn't say out of frame. Off tray. Alright. Let's do up this coffee. Pretty fine grounds in there. Go. Add some water. My little pumpkin kettle, my wife's pumpkin kettle. There. Alright. A little stir. I am going to add the sugar and whitener to it, but I want to give it a little try black first. That's pretty good. A little bitter, but not too bad. It's very strong. But as I've mentioned in the past, I like a double-double. I like it sweet and milky. So add that in. Now, if you really want it, you could probably add both this and the sugar to that granola. Make it extra milky and extra sweet. Alright, and these patriotic sugar cookies. Oh, that's kind of what I was expecting. Most of them are pretty broken up. That's alright. It's the taste that matters. Oh, looks like we got a... I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure what... Oh! Duh. That's a little torch from the Statue of Liberty. Uncle Sam's hat. A star. It looks like Liberty Bell. Very nice. Alright, I'm just going to give this a little mix up just to make sure it's getting all in there. Take a little look at it on the inside. Looking pretty good. Alright, I am just going to leave that sit for another 2 or 3 minutes there, just to give it an extra time to rehydrate. Yeah, let's give this a try first. Looking pretty good. Looks like it's starting to separate a little on the top, but... Oh, now that is absolutely delicious. It's a nice, sweet, chocolatey, thick protein drink. I am glad I didn't add as much water as you're supposed to. Boy, that left that nice and thick. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, let's give one of these cookies a try. Pretty good. Reminds me of animal crackers. That little dunk. I think this is going to be a perfect match. Oh, is that ever? Absolutely delicious. And let's give that blueberry granola a try. And yeah, that's just like the Canadian one that I had before. I can't remember who packed the Canadian one. It was probably Mountain House, because they taste pretty much identical. It's very nice and milky. And the blueberries just had an amazing sweetness to it. Awesome way to start your day off. You could add that sugar to it if you really wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary whatsoever. And as you can see, that made quite a bit of blueberry milk. Alright, so I think this is sat long enough. Let's get this. Huh. It's a nice little lump. Look at that. It came out pretty cleanly. Break that up. Now that is quite a hefty portion too. But I guess if you're trudging along in the snow all day, you're going to want all the energy you can get. Yeah. Give this a try. I can see the pork in there, the egg, the hash brown, even the green onion. Absolutely delicious. Just a nice, hearty way to start your day. And those hash browns give it an amazing little bulk to it. The only real thing I think that is missing is pepper. But we do have the hot sauce, but I think I'm going to save this and make a nice little burrito. A little breakfast burrito. There we go. They're standard tortillas, nothing special about them. I do usually like to heat them up just because they become quite brittle right down the center. But this doesn't seem too bad. In all honesty, this is probably one of the best tortillas I think I've ever gotten. So yeah, put that there. Give this cheese a little bit of a knead. There we go. Oh. Do a little. Oh, I think I could open that a little better. Oh well. Got that there. And let's add some of this. And some of this hot sauce. There we go. That is one scrumptious looking breakfast burrito. I don't know how to roll. That one's going to be a little breakfast taquito, I suppose. All right. Now that has got to be one of the best things I've ever eaten out of a ration. I feel like I say that every video, but I'm always surprised. I've not had a lot of rations in my life, especially meal cold weather. This is actually the first meal cold weather I've ever had. And that, I think, takes the place for the #1 ration I've ever had. Wash that down with some coffee. Delicious. Yes, the only thing I could ever think of that might improve this, maybe a pack of pepper, but you do have that hot sauce, so it's not really a big deal. And maybe swap out the cheese spread for a jalapeno cheese spread. But really, that would just be the cherry on top. This is perfect. An amazing way to start your day, or really, great any time of day. I'm actually having this for supper. So, breakfast for supper, I suppose. You can see the hash browns even held up their shape here. They didn't just turn into complete mush. All right, I think I'm actually going to make the second one into a burrito as well. At one point in time, I did not like this cheese spread, but I have to say, boys, it ever grown on me. There, loaded up with the cheese now. There we go. We'll leave those last few bites to eat by themselves. And put a little more hot sauce on. Not a whole lot of hot sauce in here. Oh, well. All right, down the hatch. Keep making a mess with this. It's so drippy. All right, I'm going to go in for a few more of these with the coffee before the coffee goes cold. Lots of torches in here. Yeah, as you can see, most of them have been decimated, but it doesn't affect the taste whatsoever. Just eat them on the go. And one of those. The best part of this is that little blueberry milk left over at the end. Absolutely delicious. Oh! Make a mess, why don't I? Alright, everyone. Oh, look at that. A little eagle. I missed it. Well, I'm going to leave them for the rest of the evening, snack on throughout the night. It's been an awesome video. Again, I think this one has become my #1 favorite. Have a great day or a great evening. All right. Goodbye.